this one will give a judgment, a court of court.
But does that mean there are blind spots? Because if the speaker is a part of the defectors, what does the law say? What does the law say? Who should now declare the seats vacant?
Just one moment. See, if Victor says, as we are sitting here now, you say I've resigned from NTA. That's all. You have not resigned, you know. Because you said it here does not mean you resigned. What will the resignation mean? That you do a letter, right? You do a letter, practical letter, sent to the DG, receive your own copy of the acknowledgement copy that you have resigned. If you say that,
even at that, the approving authority must say, I approve the resignation.
So, if all you said inside the studio is that I have resigned, and then you go out, and people are saying you have resigned, and then something happened, Daisy speaks to you and say, but why do you say that? Blah, 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 blah. And then you go back, and people heard you when you said you have resigned, but they didn't know that you did not tender any letter. See, technical law, the law is very clear. This defection thing is not as confusing as people want to make it. There are different grounds that there is crisis in your party and that you will resign. Crisis in the party. Which party doesn't have crisis today? Which one? Show me the one that you will say, okay, this party, there is no crisis. Right? So, grounds for defection that people hold on to. And it is, when you have all done that, it is also the court. These same courts that will say, okay, he has defected.
No, you see, the bottom line about this defection, because the Fubara camp was hinging their disagreement with Supreme Court decision on the fact that these 27 lawmakers have defected.
I've explained that.
Wait, you didn't fully explain it. The blind spot was that when you defect from a party and you claim to be a member of another party, you will go to your ward and register de novo afresh to be a member of your new party. Nobody has been able to cite or bring to bear. See, when Loretta Onoche was going to be made National Commissioner in INEC,
yes.
What did civil society do? They went and dig up a registration details at award in Delta.
Don't say they, we went.
Okay. So, but in this case, these 27 members said, we have defected. They said it on video. They allege that they came to Abuja and swore an affidavit. But in the eye of the law, a membership of a party is you must have registered with that party at your ward. In fact, I recall that when Atiku Abubakar defected and he wanted to come back to PDP, they said you have to go back to your ward in... You cannot even register in Wadata Plaza in Abuja.
No.
You cannot.
He went to Jimeta.
You have to go back to your ward. That you cannot say, I'm rejoining PDP, then you come to headquarters and say, give me membership card. You have to go, and that's why you see court has been consistent. When they wanted to remove Uche Secondus, they removed him from his ward. When they wanted to remove Adams Oshiomhole, they removed him from his ward. When they wanted to remove even the incumbent national chairman of APC, they used his ward. Just that he was lucky that the ward, he has the power brokers behind it. He would have been a gunner. Look at how they removed Iyochayu. They went to his ward in Benue. It was the ward executive that first suspended him. And it started with Oshiomhole, and I can tell you, from Oshiomhole to Uche Secondus to Iyochayu to even the current national chairman of APC, their removal was orchestrated from their ward. Now, you said...
In other words, these ones did not, in law, in the eye of the law...
In the eye of the law,
they did not defect.
Have not defected because they have not consummated their defection. The consummation of your defection is you have left this party. You have openly said you have left.
Resigned.
Because that's the analogy Eze was made. Okay, you said you have resigned from NTA. But the management said, we have not seen your letter of resignation. So how then do you prove that you have resigned? But the proof of resignation is when El-Rufai left APC last week, he said he has tendered his resignation to his ward in Kaduna, and he openly rejoined
in Zaria.
Then he has now joined SDP. So the validation of
and we don't know whether he joined SDP in the SDP ward yet. So that tomorrow now he can.
Tomorrow he will not say I never left. So politicians are very smart. Apologies to you, my Oga. Politicians are very, very smart. You talked about blind spot. They always leave that blind spot. They assume, and you could see what also happened in Rivers when Fubara noticed that there was roadblock to his conducting the October 5, 2024 local government elections. He urged his followers to leave for APP. And within a couple of weeks of joining APP, they all emerged local government chairpersons and councillors. And you ask yourself, is that how party system supposed to run?
Exactly.
Somebody is a member of PDP until the eve of a local government election, and that's all of a sudden they said, oh, we are now a member of...
So what does this say?